70% of pastors are drowning in debt, on average about $43,000. And perhaps the worst part of all of it is that most pastors don't realize that they already have the skills to generate tens, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars every single year by doing two simple things. So in this video, I'm going to show you how one of my students earned $16,625 in 30 days without spending a single dollar on advertising, and how you can too. Check out this text message from my student, Richard. He says, just made my first $1,200 sale in less than 24 hours of launching. And what's really cool is that less than 30 days from that moment, Richard would collect over $17,000 in revenue. Now, for some context, Richard was a bivocational minister for one simple reason. The ministry that he was a part of could not afford to pay him a real wage. While they wanted to, they just couldn't. And so in order to pay the bills, to put food on the table, and to send his kids to Christian school, Richard resorted to substitute teaching anywhere between 30 to 40 hours per week. But what he really wanted to do more than ever was to spend more time preaching the gospel. And if you can relate to this idea, here's the good news. If you are good at helping people experience growth and transformation, then you can absolutely do this and get paid. You can become a digital tent maker. For years, Richard has helped dozens, if not hundreds of people experience hope and freedom through sharing the gospel. Specifically, what he would see is that people were consistently getting set free from the bondage of LUST. And up to this point, when we started working together, Richard was pretty much doing all of this for free. He would host Bible studies, he would preach sermons, and counsel people one-on-one all the time. And just for the record, if you want to keep doing ministry for free, then all the more power to you. Please keep on doing it. I encourage you, and I want the best for you. But since Richard couldn't figure out how to get paid for his free ministry, the challenge was that he was significantly limited with how much free ministry he could give away. In other words, not figuring out how to pay the bills limited his impact for the kingdom of God. So our goal was very simple. Can we replace every single hour of substitute teaching with an hour where he could be sharing the gospel with people? And could he do all this through digital tent making? Here is what we did. Step number one, how can you find people that need your expertise without having to spend a single dollar on advertising? The answer is that all you have to do is create what I call a hand raise post. Hand raise posts are nice because even if you don't have an expensive camera, you can still generate dozens, if not hundreds, of leads. The idea is quite simple. Speak directly to your target demographic. Describe the problem that they're experiencing and how you've actually helped people just like them. Couple that idea with a photo or a 10-second video, and you are in business. When you do this correctly, you'll have dozens of people raising their hands saying that they want to learn more about what it looks like to work with you. These posts are incredibly powerful and only take a few minutes to create. Check out what Richard created. It's a simple 9-second video of him walking on a treadmill with a text on screen saying, I used to be addicted to blank. Here's what's crazy. That video, which was shot on an iPhone, directly led to his first $1,200 sale of his coaching offer. You see, when you know what to say and how to say it, people feel compelled to raise their hand, which is amazing because then you're never gonna have to feel like you're in sales mode. Why? Because your ideal student is raising their hand, asking you to share with them more information about how you can help them solve their problem. Incidentally, if you want to learn exactly what to say, how to say it, and if you want to even steal my hand raise post frameworks that have successfully generated hundreds of thousands of dollars in revenue for me and my students, all you have to do is click the button below to learn how. Doing step one well actually leads to a problem. Well, what do you do when you have dozens, if not hundreds of people raising their hands and asking to learn more? How can you share with all of these people the details of the coaching program that you offer without feeling like you're spending endless hours responding to comments and DMs and emails only for people to say, no, thank you? The answer is actually quite simple, and this is step number 2. Learn how to create an offer doc. An offer document is very simple. It is a document that does 100% of the heavy lifting for you. It addresses the most important questions that prospective students have. Questions like, well, can I actually trust you? Will this work for someone like me? And then gets them thinking about what would my life look like if I said yes. A good offer doc does not just explain who you are, what you do, and what the cost is. What it does is it demonstrates empathy by walking people through the pain that they're experiencing right now. It then offers them hope by showing them a proven strategy to solve their problem. And ultimately, it builds trust in you by showcasing how you've helped others who are experiencing the same challenges that they are experiencing. And for what it's worth, it does all of this without having to spend any time on a sales call. So just imagine for me sitting down with a cup of coffee and in a single afternoon crafting a document that literally eliminates all of your student loans or credit card debt. Or maybe even ambitiously, what if this one document could pay for your next anniversary trip? This is the power of an offer doc. You put it in, you put the time in one time, and then you get to reap the benefit over and over again. How do I know? Well, I've actually done it. I wrote an offer doc that took me 3 hours to create, and in 2 weeks generated over $25,000 in sales. This is why I say that good offer docs are perhaps the most important part of generating revenue for your ministry. Which, incidentally, if you'd like to see the exact offer doc that I'm referring to so that you can actually copy it and then make one for yourself, just click the link below this video. You don't even have to pay for anything. Now, let's get back on over to Richard. For about a week, Richard uploaded a single hand-raised post every single day. Some of these videos got a few hundred views, and then others peaked with a few thousand views. The point is that none of the videos went mega viral, and that's actually okay because we don't need them to. Why? Because Richard learned the recipe for a good hand-raised post. And as his reward for all of the hard work, Richard found 99 people who were interested in learning more about his gospel-based coaching group. All he did in response was send over his document, and 30 days later generated over $17,000 for him and his family. 30 days using a simple 2-part process, and he generated more income than an entire year of substitute teaching. And perhaps the coolest part is that now he knows how to do it again and again and again. So if you feel like you have a message from God and you just need a little bit of coaching to know how to get that message in front of the right people so that it's no longer your family that's paying the price for your free ministry, click the link below this video and check out the Digital Tent Makers Workshop.